Okay. Okay, not entirely sure what was going on there, but I had to reset YouTube or something, because I haven't used it in a month. I'm not sure. Everything's updated and weird. The only thing you really missed was Seibel's shot that she just made there. Its score is currently 4-2. Whitehall is up. And out of bounds there off Norse. Going with the Lancer, score is 4-2, 14 minutes left in the first half. And Gerger will take it up top. Swings it corner to Hammett. Trying to look down low. Now finds Seibel. Made the last shot. Going to put this one up as well. That went too far. Rebounded by Quaid. Quaid puts it back up. Too far as well. And rebounded and stripped by Sito. Ball on the floor. Ended up being scooped up by the Norse. Sends it deep. Driving it hard. Bounces back out. Looking back out. And sends it about a bit too far and handled by Herman. Back corner. Driving in fast. Steps out, passes out. Turnaround jumper, knocks it in off the glass. That was number 14, Ariana. Gergel up top. Lancers trailing by 4, 6-2 with 13 minutes left. Gergel gets a screen, drives around, has a bit of space, and sends it back out to Quaid. Quaid, jumper. Short and rebounded and stripped by Sito, but out of bounds off the Lancers. It's the second time she's gotten in there, nearly taken it away. As two subs enter for Norse, number 30 and 1, Herbert and Edge. And Williams will enter for Seibel. Two JV swings to start the first half will be Quaid and Gergel. At the end of the first half, they will head into the varsity locker room, and Nelner and Kilke will take over. Pass down low. Number 14, Aiden tipped up and out. Rebounded back up and in, and the foul. That's number 14, Ariana. Her one and only shot, up and out, and rebounded and sent over to Gergel. Gergel drives around, bounces out, and sends it up top to Quaid. Quaid looking down low. Tipped out and into the hands of Gergel. Down low to Seibel, trying to drive in. Tipped and stolen away from by the Norse. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Down low, pass stripped away by Gergel. Back up the floor. And she'll dribble it back out. Across to Quaid. Looking down low, just screen from Seibel. Driving in fast, puts it up and too far, rebounded by Hammett. Put up and a foul. And she will head to the line and shoot two. Sorry, that was Gergel. Gergel at the line. Score currently 8-2. Gergel will try to bring it within 4. Their first short. Two more Whitehall subs enter, number 23 and 18. Hensley and back. Gergel second. Knocked it down. It's a 5-point game, 8-3. Up the floor, sends a corner. Drives in, puts it up short, and rebounded by Hammett. Swings it up to Gergel, and she'll take it up the floor. Drives around over. 8-5. Drives a corner. Driving in, hands it off corner to number 33, Zayas. Slings it back out. Hands off up top, back corner to Zayas. She's going to pull. Knocks it down from deep. And going down as a 3. Score now 11-5. And Gurgle now lifts it up the floor. Sends it over to Hammond at the top. Needs an option. Gets stripped, now handles it, and dribbles inside. Back out to Seibel. Seibel taking it in. Takes, and now out to Quaid, too far. Saves it at the corner. Lancers trying to get it on the defense, and there's a foul on number 33, Zayas. And pass into Gurgle, and she'll take it up. Off the foul, Hammett exited and Nelner entered. Hand off to Nelner up top. Scanning and sends it down low to Quaid. Quaid in the post, trying to drive in. Puts it up, fouled. Can't quite get the end one to fall, but will head to the line and shoot 2. One of the Lancers JV best 3-point shooters, Savannah Quaid now at the line. Trying to bring it down to 4. Already the 3rd foul on the Whitehall this half, as Quaid's first bounce step twice and rims out. As number 25, Saffron enters. And Quaid will shoot her second, trying to bring it within 5. Up and off the side, and rebounded by number 25, Saffron. And up the floor. Across corner to edge, down low, pulls a 3. Well off the mark, and saved in the corner by Gurgle. Gurgle goes back out, trying to push it. Has Quaid, has Williams. Finds Quaid just a little bit too high and over her fingertips. And out of play, and it's heading right back to the Norse. Pass into Herber, and up the floor. Drives around, trying to get a handoff, couldn't get it over. And sends it back up top to edge. Down low, Hensley pass tipped, and ball on the floor, jump ball, and it's going to the Lancers. It's 14, 4, and 31. Ariana, Molis, and Klomstein enter. And Kazemba enters. Nope. She will enter eventually. After a play stop, Gurgle currently has it up top. Drives around looking for a screen from Williams. Changes direction, trying to drive inside. Does just that. Pass across to Quaid. Puts it up right into the basket, too far. And jump ball down low. This time going to the Norse. And Kazemba will now enter for possibly Quaid or Gwyneth. Gurgle. It'll indeed be Quaid. And a timeout by the Lancers. Score currently 11-5 with 9:25 remaining in the first half. The Lancers doing better than they did a few nights ago at Melrose. And we are back from the timeout. Lancers still trailing by 6. And a pass in going the North's way will be to number 4, Herman. Takes and sends to the corner. Looking down low and now sends it back up top. Takes about a 3. Now we're going to drive in and pass out up top. Trying to go baseline, slings it down low in the post, puts it up and too far. Tipped and rebounded by Kazemba. Triple teams and jump ball going to the Lancers. That was Ariana. Missed the layup, got in there on the defense before Kazemba had a chance to pass it out. Got the jump ball, and regardless, going to the Lancers. That means that possession arrow is heading back to the Norse next time there's a tied up ball. Seibel enters for Williams, and Gergel will take it up the floor. Drives around. Whitehall falls up and too far. Tipped into the hands of Seibel. Seibel turn around right underneath. Too low. Tipped and out of bounds. Off Eichstead. And it's heading right back to the Norse. It's a quick substitution. That's number 5, Becker, who will enter. Pass corner, tipped in, nearly stolen away by Nelner. End up going out of bounds, staying with the Norse. Pass in to number 24, Hensley. Down low, Ashton again. And this one doesn't go in as well, but a foul, and she'll head to the line and shoot 2. Ariana's first will fall to make it a 7-point, 12-5 game. Her second will fall as well. And now an 8-point game, 13-5. In for a screen, gets it from Nelner. Girl driving in, has a 1-on-2, passes it across to Seibel. Seibel fakes, trying to drive in 1-on-1. Stripped and picked up by the Norse. Trying to go fast. Seibel stops him. And it's sent corner, open 3 again. That one too far. And tipped in, saved in the corner by Foss. Looking down low. Ariana, turnaround, gets it in off the glass. And now a 10-point game, 15-5. Gurgle around. Trying to drive in, now switches and sends it over to Nelner. Nelner driving in, stripped on the way in, handles it down low. Now stuck on the floor, and jump ball going to the Norse. Nope, timeout by the Lancers first. Will remain Lancer ball, and we'll be back in about 30. Back from timeout, Lancers ball down low. See if the timeout was worth it. And they can bring this back to a single-digit game. Pass in down low from Gurgle. Needs an option. Gets in down low to Quaid. Quaid turnaround, high off the glass, just up and out, tipped in, and then it's a Quaid. Quaid again. This time up and in. And the timeout brings forth an 8-point game. Sends it a low, wide open under the basket, puts it up and gets it a fall. Miscommunication on the Lancer side. Clompton left wide open, and now she's trying for a bit of press. Gurgle trying to go hard down the baseline. Keeps her dribble alive and drives around it. Gets a screen from Kazemba. And that's an offensive foul on her, and it's going right back to the Norse. Hammett enters for Kazemba. And his team fouls now both at 3 with the Norse the ball and a 10-point lead. Herman up top. Drives around, steps out, Very close to by Gurgle. Gets a screen. Loses it and stuck up top. Gurgle all over. Needs an option and a timeout by the Norse. And we'll see if their timeout will bring forth any points. As with 7:08 remaining, game led by the Norse by 10. And we are back from timeout. Lancers put a bunch of pressure on at the half-court line, forcing the Norse to call a timeout. And we'll see if they can do anything with it. Passing here, lost for a second, and handled in the corner by Beck. Pass up and stolen away by Nelner. Nelner got a 1-on-2. Takes it herself, stops, puts it up too high. Rebounded by Gurgle. Gurgle underneath, hit from behind. Gets it a fall, no foul. Regardless, going down as a Lancer point. And they are now within 8. That's a cross. Looking down low, sends it deep across, nearly tipped by Seibel. Corner, drives around, fakes a 3, and across. Seibel jump ball, and it's staying with the Norse. And a pass in coming down low from Herman. Gets it in cleanly to Becker. Drives and sends it up top. Down low. Trying to drive in. No foul call. Pass just tipped, or shot just tipped. And handed off back up top to Becker. Pass tipped and stolen away from by Hammett. Good job stripping it by Nelner. Hammett needs an option. Gets it in to Nelner. Ball now on the floor. Nelner trying to go. Has some baseline. Stops it up top and sends up top to Gurgle and they'll reset. Chance to bring it down to 6, possibly 5. Over to Quaid. Needs an option. Now gets down low. Nelner mishandles the pass. Jump ball and it's staying with the Lancers. Three Norse enter and Gurgle will pass it in down low. Last one they passed it down low. This time they took that timeout and got a bucket off it as Sido enters for Nelner, who has had great defense so far this first half. Gwyneth looking for an option. Down low, finds Quaid. Quaid puts it up and gets it to fall off the glass again. Through contact as Lancers have already scored more in this game than their last game. Currently have brought it down to 6. Shot blocked by Hammett. Saved, ball on the floor, and passed in down low. Puts it up and gets it in to fall. That's number 23, Hensley. As Gurgle takes it back up. Good block from Hammett. Doesn't work out in the Lancers' favor. Pass over Hammett in the corner. Has Sido coming up top. Fakes down low. Now back up top to Sido. Loses it. And can't save it before half court. And it's going back to the Norse. Driving around, jumper, too far, tipped and saved down low, and up and in. That is number 30, Edge. Gurgle trying to go fast, sends it across to Quaid. Not Quaid, Hammett. Up top to Sido. Getting back up to a 10-point lead, pass over to Seibel off her leg, handles it and takes it around. Driving in, get a screen from Hammett. Across to Gurgle. Looking down low for Quaid. Now drives up top. Comes back around with the screen from Quaid. Taking in baseline, hit from behind. And swatted out of bounds by the Norse. Pass in down low from Gurgle. Looking. Down low, Quaid. Fade away, knocks it down again. And the Lancers within 8. Quaid having herself a first half, keeping the Lancers in this game. Pass corner. Deep 2, off the front of the rim. Rebounded, blocked by Quaid. And picked up by Quaid, but a travel on the fall. Landed on a few Norseman's feet. And block count. Steele does not. Well, there's one there. They threw it right into her, and she will take up the floor. Going fast. Now bounces out, trying to drive in. Kicked for a second, and up to Gurgle. Gurgle around. Bounces out. Over to Seibel. Hands it back off to Gurgle. Fakes looking for Sito. Now driving around left side. Next move looking for middle. Across to Seibel. Seibel driving in. Back out. Pass tipped and stolen away. 1-on-2. Wisely sends it back. Pass tipped by Hammett. Saved in the corner and back up top, and they'll reset with Herbert. Drives around left side. Pass corner. Thinks about 3. Good defense by Sito. Now down low in the post. Turnaround. Off to the side and rebounded by Gurgle. She's being swarmed. Turns out of it, and she'll take up the floor. Drives around, a screen from Seibel. Bounces back out. Pass Sito, and now sends down low to Seibel. Seibel driving in baseline. Loser dribble. Down low, and no one home. Sails out of bounds. Still an 8-point game as 2 more Norse enter. A lot of substitutions for them, usually in 2 or 3. This pass into Herbert. We'll take up the floor for the Norse. 3:11 remaining in the first half. Drives around, sends it down low. Easy jumper, knocks it down. That's number 14, Ariana. And it's back to a 10-point lead. Norse leading most of this game by 10. Lancers get it close and can't get anything going on offense. Passing low to Seibel, tipped away. And ball now on the floor. Quaid jumps in to get it. Jump ball going to the Norse. As Williams enters for Sito. And pass into Herbert up the floor. Lancers can't let this go above 10. And off. Fakes, looking, sends a corner, back to Herbert. Trying to get into the post. Fakes up, sends it across. Dropping it down low. Quaid comes up. Gets the stop on it. On the rebound, a foul. And that's the 4th on the Norse. 2:30 remaining. Possible they might get to the bonus. Quite unlikely, as Gurgle will take up the floor for the Lancers. Trying to bring it back to single digits. Pass across to Williams. Fakes, had Gwyneth down low. Finds her a little bit late. Now sends it back out to Williams. Needs an option, finds Hammett. Fakes to Quaid, now gets it over to Quaid. As Gurgle drives in instead, has a lane, puts it up, and once again hit from behind. Tip gets her on rebound again, back up and in. And the Lancers with an 8. Trying to push it, driving in, and a travel on number 25, Saffron. And Lancers get it right back. Trying to bring it down to 6. Over to Quaid. Screen down low. Gurgle mishandles it down low. Picked up by Williams. Hand off to Seibel. Seibel back up and hands it off to Quaid. Quaid driving in. Bounces out. Falls awkwardly. Got hit from behind once again. And it's being picked off and stolen away. Trying to take it herself and stripped and stolen away by Seibel. Loses her dribble. And now it's back in the corner and picked up by the Norse. Sends it back out up top. Pass over, nearly stolen by Williams. Handled up top and sends it over. In the corner is Hensley. Trying to drive in. Pass tipped and out of bounds off Quaid. And it'll remain with the Norse. Passing down low from Plumston. 1:12 remaining. Sends it in corner. Mishandles it, and Seibel strips it twice. Ends up being picked up by the Norse anyway. Put back up and off the side. Gets her own rebound, takes it back out up top. Hensley across. Looking to swing it. Can't, now driving in opposite side baseline. Loses it off her foot, and that's going with the Lancers with 55.9 seconds left. Becker will enter for the Norse. And Sy will pass it into Gurgle in her final 55.9 seconds left in her JV game. We'll be heading to the locker room in about a minute. Gurgle up top, trying to get it a little bit closer. Quaid scanning, get the screen, and hands it up top to Seibel. Seibel steps out, has some space, gonna pull from deep, short, and sails out of bounds. And nope, yesterday was tipped by the Norse, so it'll remain with the Lancers. And it'll be Gurgle who will pass it in. 40.5 seconds left. Lancers trailing by 8. Gets it into Seibel. Seibel looking. Hands off to Williams off her foot. And it's going back with the Norse. 35.2 seconds left. Pass into Herman. And she'll take it up the floor. Could be the last time Norse get the ball, depending on how quickly this possession goes. Quickly pulled 3, and well off the mark. Rebounded down low by Hensley, back up and in, and it's back to a 10-point game. 22 seconds left of counting. A bunch of press from the Norse. 20 seconds left. Gets into Quaid. Quaid's got some space. She's got Hammond above. Driving it herself. Stuck, has to bounce back out. 12 seconds left. Trying to step in. Throws it across. Got hit from behind, picked up by Hammett. Time taken down, 5 seconds left. Over to Seibel. 3 seconds left. Scanning, back out, and fouled from behind with 1.2 seconds left. And then we get passing down low. We're going to need to shoot it immediately. 1.2 seconds left. Trying to bring it down with an 8. Great on the passing. Gets in quickly to Williams. Does not shoot it, decides to pass it over to Hammett as time expires, and we will head to the half. 25-15, 10-point Norse lead. We are back and ready for the second half. Lancers trailing by 10, 25-15. Gargoyle and Quaid have left to the varsity locker room, leaving Clokey and Nelner to try for a 10-point comeback here in the second half. Passing Clokey to Clokey, and she will take it up the floor. And an over and back for Clokey. Did not realize where she was on the court. Took a step back, and that foot was still a little bit over the line. Got her back heel on it, and it's going with the Norse. And it'll be the Lancers on defense to start. Up top, Clokey closely on her. Gets a screen and drives around. Shot up and off. Rebounded down low, and a jump ball. Nelner got in there off of back, and it'll remain with the Norse. Would have been Norse ball anyway. Good job by Nelner getting in there and putting that possession arrow back our way. And it's now passing down low from Foss. Looking high, gets him down low, and lays it up and in. That was number 15 back, and now lots more press as gets in cleanly to Seibel. Splits the defense, going in fast, has a lane, puts it up and blocked, and out of bounds off the Norse. Good job by Seibel weaving it all the way in there. Couldn't quite get the shot up cleanly, and doesn't really matter. It's staying Lanceable anyway, trailing by 12. Lancers need an option, time running out. Gets it in off the foot of the Norse, and their time will reset. Has Nelner underneath. And shot also blocked and handled down low by the Norse. Pass corner. Looking across. Finds down low. Once again laid up, but just too short. Rebound back up and in, and a foul. That was once again number 15 back. And the first foul of the second half goes to the Lancers. And she will shoot one, trying to bring it to 30. And a 15-point lead. Up and in, and it's a 15-point lead, 30-15. Once again, more press. Gets it into Seibel. Seibel turns, has some space. Going up sideline. Bounces it back out, sends it over to Clokey, and they'll reset. Gets a screen from Seibel. Clokey looking. Fakes down low, now going to pull it. And off the mark, gets her own rebound off in the corner. Driving around screen from Sito. Bounces back out and sends it over to Nelner. Nelner driving in, has some space. Steps out, going to pull, and gets it in off the backboard. First points of the second half, brings it down to 13. That's over to Becker. Up top, trying to drive in, makes a move, down low, stripped and picked up by Clokey. Hands it off to Seibel, and she'll take it up the floor. And over to Clokey. Clokey up top. Nelner coming in for the screen. Sends a corner to Hammett. Looking down low. Can't find her. Fakes out to Nelner. Now driving in baseline. Hammett with some space. Bounces back out and over to Nelner. Nelner driving in once again. Up top to Seibel. Seibel has some room, but a foul first on the Norse. It'll be a Lancer pass in down low. And now 1 team foul apiece. That is the third on number 33, Zayas. And she will exit. Seibel pass in. Has Clokey coming in baseline. Fakes. Looking back out. Just dribbles back out. And will reset. Pass tipped. And stolen away from by the Norse. Clokey teamed up and sends it over to Herbert. Deep corner. Baseline. 1-on-1 with Seibel. Turns back out and sends it back out. Takes a three, and that's a throw. Jumped up in the air and did not call the travel. Clokey now going as Hammett down low. Hammett with space, puts it up and fouled, and she will head to the line and shoot two. I mean, it didn't really matter. I mean, we got the ball anyway, but like, I mean, she jumped and didn't do anything with the ball. Hammett will shoot two. Her first up and off the back of the rim. And in comes Hensley. Hammett's second. Will fall, and the Lancers within 12. Off the floor. Sends it down low. 1-on-1 with Hammett. Puts it up and gets it off the glass again. Staying strong in the paint is Hensley. Nelner, nope. That'll be timeout first from the Lancers. 13:30 remaining in the second half. 32-18, 14-point Norse lead. And back to timeout. Nelner has entered for Sito. And Seibel will pass it in down low. Norse will now retreat on the press. And Cloakey will take it cleanly up the floor. Trailing by 14. Sends it over to Seibel. Fakes driving in. Has out space. All alone down low. Hit from behind. Picked up by Nelner. Nelner right under the basket. Too far. And rebounded by the Norse. Sends it up. Trying to press it. Now sends it down low. Driving in. All alone down low again is Hensley. And that's a 16-point lead. Passing to Cloakey. Lancers, since Quaid has left, don't have anybody to guard Hensley down in the paint. And she's taking advantage of it. Seibel driving in. Back out to Cloakey and stolen away. Sends it deep, and the North try to press it again. Cross corner, thinks about it. Trying to get it down low to Hensley, does. Hammett closely on her, puts it up and off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Hammett. And over to Seibel. And up to Cloakey. Cloakey met at half court. Makes a move, gets around it. Spinning down low, steps back, jumper. Off the mark, rebounded by Nelner. Nelner puts it up, that one, up and in. Nelner now with 4 as the Lancers bring it within 14. Pass deep corner. No one was on, pass almost stolen away by Nelner. And she's gonna try to push it, has her sister up close. Stripped and stolen away from, now pass down low. Up and too far, rebounded, down low again, up and out, tipped. And a foul on the Norse. And it's going back with the Lancers. No harm done. Lancers still get the ball with a little less time, but another foul awarded to the Norse. And they now have 3. They got 3 pretty fast last time in the first half. Only had 1 more in the last 10 minutes of the first half. See if they can stay disciplined in the second half here as well. Cloakey up top. Needs an option. Nelner bounces out, gets it, sends it down low. Cloakey driving in, steps out, puts it up, and just up and out. And rebounded by the Norse. Driving in, sends a corner. Stripped and stolen away from by Seibel. Seibel will slow it down and send it over to Cloakey. Cloakey down low to Hammett. Hammett, turn around, gonna put it up, and too low, tipped in, saved by Nelner down low. Nelner's gonna back it out, turn around, put it up, and in again. Nelner with 6, and the Lancers within 12. Corner. Has space, sends it deep corner to Hensley. Hammett closely on her. Doesn't want to give up a drive. Miss handles the dribble, sends it across, tipped in. Saved by Nelner. And sends it over to Hammett. Hammett will hand it off to Seibel. Another steal from Nelner. Let's see if they can capitalize on it, trying to bring it back down to 10. Up top to Nelner. Driving in. Steps out, puts it up and off the back of the rim. And rebounded by Hensley. Driving around, steps out as Hubert. Pass over Neely, stolen by Cloakey. Now it's the baseline, puts it up and too low. Rebounded by Hammett. Nelner. Has her sister running, sends it up to her. She's got it all alone, puts it up and too hard. Tipped and rebounded by the Norse. Triple teamed. Trying to get around. And says I'll send it back. Sends it deep. Now Norse trying to press. Got a 3-on-2. Cloaky rushing back to help. Hensley driving in and a travel. And it's going back to the Lancers. Good defense by Hammett. Lancers once again get a chance to bring it back down to 10. It was mostly at 10 most of this game. North started out pretty strong in the second half, brought it up to as many as 16. And now Lancers have brought it back to 12. As we near the 10-minute mark in the second half. Lancers starting to find their stride. Cloaky up top. Over to Seibel. Driving in. Steps out, hands off to Nelner. Nelner fakes. She's trying to drive baseline. Bounces out. And sends up top to Cloaky. Thinks about a 3. Fakes, trying to drive. And out to Nelner. Nelner driving around. And stripped by Hensley. Tipped up and saved. Now up a foot and out of bounds. Off the Lancers. As Eichstead will enter for Hammett. And Williams will enter for Seibel. And Hammett was the one guarding Hensley. And we'll see who will take over on that. Well, it looks like it'll be Eichstead passing down low, puts it up and too low, and rebounded by Eichstead. Handled and sends up to Cloaky. Cloaky trying to push it a little bit. It's technically a travel, but I mean, I guess I'm kind of letting up anything here. Eichstead driving in, sends up top to Nelner. Nelner driving around, has some space. Baseline, hit from behind, and fouled, and she will shoot 2. Shot will not fall. It's been at least 5 quite obvious travels, 2 of them from Cloaky in the last few possessions. And it's not being called. It's JV Kim. It's JV. It's fine. Nelner will shoot 2, trying to bring it down to 10. Has 6 already. Her first up and off the back of the rim. And Nelner again. Up and off as well, and rebounded by the Norse. Trying to push Huber. Makes a move, driving in, floater too far, and rebounded by Nelner. Nelner trying to push it. She's got a 1-on-1. She's got the speed, makes a move, puts it up, and blocked from behind, gets her a rebound, back up and in. And the Lancers within 10, Nelner with 8. Huber up top. Sends a corner, driving in, baseline all alone. Williams doesn't get any help, but the pass shot too far. Once again rebounded by Nelner, sends up to Eichstead. And she'll handle it and send it up to Nelner. Nelner trying to push it again. Steps out and over to Cloaky. Fakes and over to Eichstead. Mishandles the pass and cannot save it. And it's going back to the Norse. Huber sends it deep down low to the corner. Deep 3. Up and off. Tipped and rebounded. Number 15 back. Driving in. Blocked by Nelner. Saved. And picked up. And sends it up top. Huber open 3. Not going to take it. Drives around instead. All alone down low. And up and in. And it's a 12-point game. Nelner into Cloaky. And Cloaky up the floor. Over to Nelner. Nelner has space. Drives all the way in. Loses it and back out to Cloaky. Over to Nelner. Muscles her way through, but tipped into the hands of Huber. Huber got all alone. Cloaky coming in fast and blocks it from behind. Saves and her foot on the line, and it's going to the Lancers. Good effort from Nelner to get back in time as Kazemba enters for Eichstead. And Cloaky will take up the floor, once again trailing by 12. We're going to bring it back into 10. 8-11 left, still plenty of time left in this game. Let's see if they can keep the offense going. Defense staying strong as of late. Cloaky gets a screen. Steps out and sends over to Kazemba. Down low, Cloaky all alone, puts it up and in off the glass. Her first 2 of the night. And brings the Lancers within 10. Pass deep. Down low, jumper, up and off the glass, and rebounded by Williams. Sent over to Kazemba. Kazemba looking, jump ball, and it's going to the Lancers. Seibel going to enter for Nelner. And we'll pass it into Cloaky. Lancers looking for that single-digit deficit. Cloaky up the floor. The screen from Kazemba. Spinning, faking, down low. Kazemba has some space, puts it up, and hit from behind. Was not tipped, and it'll remain with the Norse. And they're just trying to bring it back up a little bit more. Huber up the floor. Sorry, Herman. Very close by Cloaky at half court. Sends it corner. Fakes, trying to get it down low. Now sends it deep corner. Pass tipped, handled. Drives around. Down low, one-on-one with Nelner. Puts it up and off. Tipped and the ball on the floor. Picked up by the Norse. Shot, tipped. And picked up by Seibel. Hands off to Nelner. Saved and up and picked off by the Norse. She'll fake, scanning, back up top, driving in fast. Jumper up and in off the glass. Mayhem in the paint. And the Norse capitalize, now up by 12. Cloaky up top. Sends it over to Seibel. Seibel fakes, looking, and stripped from behind. Up the floor on a 2-on-2. Herman going fast. Williams can't get back in time, and it's an easy lay-in on the opposite end. And she's got to be thinking of a timeout pretty soon. Game's starting to get out of hand, now down by 14. Had it at 10 as Nelner and him here to re-enter. Cloaky up top. Lancers need to slow the spread a little bit. Sembo looking. Needs an option. Trying to hand it off. And 5 seconds. And it's going back to the Norse as Nelner and Hammett enter for Nelner and Williams. And a pass in for the Norse. Lancers trailing by 14 with 6:05 remaining. Floor goes Herman. Medic Cloaky at blue line. Sends a corner. Takes down low. Now sends a deeper corner. Kazemba on her. Down low. Tipped by Kazemba. Handled down low. 1-on-1. Up and out. And rebounded by Nelner. And loses it out of bounds. That was 15. Back. Got a piece of it. Tipped it out. And will remain Norse ball down low. Sends it in high. Thinks about a jumper. Now sends it across instead. Swings it corner. Pulls a 3. And off the mark. Rebound in the corner by Nelner. Dribbles it up. And she will take it. Fakes to Seibel and over to Cloaky. Gets a screen. Cloaky trying to drive around. Bounces it over to Seibel. Seibel stuck with it. Sends out to Hammett. Hammett with space. Drives in. Puts it up and off. Rebounded by Nelner down low. Puts it back up. And she is fouled and will shoot 2. That's the 5th team foul on the Norse. And they're getting awfully close to the bonus as Lancers 2 big free throws coming here. Trying to bring it down to 12. Nelner missed her first 2. First one off the front of the rim. Hensley will re-enter. And Nelner will shoot her second. And we'll make that one. Nelner now adds to her total and is up to 9 on the night. Lancers within 13. Down low, driving around. Scanning, stripped and Hammett on the floor. It's being picked up past tipped and picked up by Hensley in the corner. Seibel closely on her. Trying to drive baseline. Nelner comes over to help and takes it away. And she'll take it up the floor. Sends it across to Kazemba. Kazemba mishandles, sends it back up to Nelner. Off her back foot, handled. Sends it across corner to Hammett. Back up top to Nelner. Nelner looking down low for Seibel. Finds her. Turnaround, driving in all alone. Puts it up and 2 off to the corner. Tipped it out of bounds off the Norse. And it'll remain with the Lancers. And the passing down low coming from Seibel. Seibel on the pass in. Has Cloaky in the corner. Can't find her. Looking for Nelner. Now finds Nelner. Pass tipped out of bounds off the Norse. And Lancers will get another chance at it down low. And And Seibel will pass it in down low again. Needs an option, gets into Hammett. Hammett down low in the paint. Sends out to Kazemba. Kazemba jumper. And knocks it down. Kazemba getting the jumper to fall, and the Lancers with an 11. Pass corner, Hensley. Sends it up top. Drives around, pulls a three. Up and off the backboard, rebounded by Seibel. And over to Cloakey. Lancers chance to bring it down to single digits. Time taken down from 4:20. Big opportunity for the Lancers here. Cloakey going around. Steps out and sends it up to Kazemba. Stripped and out of bounds off the Norse. And it'll be Lancer ball in the corner. Needs an option. Miscommunication, tipped off a leg and handled by the Norse. And now they're going down fast. Sends a corner. Open jumper, not going to take it over to Hensley. Hensley's going to take the open jumper. That one's short. Tipped in the hands of Hammett. And stripped from behind. Now a jump ball going to the Norse. Kept it behind her and poked it away. As it is now Huber entering for Herman. And a pass in down low by number 30, Edge. Has those 3 fouls. Scanning. Gets in down low. Cloakey gets back and just in time. Tipped out of bounds off the Lancers. And we'll pass it in again. Eichstätt entering for Kazemba. And Edge will pass it in again. And down low, now sends it corner. Up top. Huber driving around, pass tipped out. Saved in the corner. Now up top. Nelner takes it away. Now ball on the floor. Handled by Nelner. Needs an option. Sends up to Seibel. And another good steal from Nelner. Lancers back on the floor. Looking for single digits. Over to Eichstätt. Has some space. Driving in. Blocked from behind and picked up by Hensley. Hands it off to Huber. Cloakey on her from half court. Driving in. Sends a corner. Tipped and handled in the deep corner. Eichstätt closely on her. Looking down low. Now up top to Hensley. 1-1 with Hammett. Trying to drive in and strip from behind and off her leg. And touch last by the Lancers, and it'll remain with the Norse. Passing down low, over deep corner once again. Up top to Hersley. Corner, Huber. Drives around, bounces in. All the way around, loses it. Handles it in the corner, Cloakey up on her. Down low, stripped and stolen away from by Seibel. Holds it for a second. Over to Cloakey, and she'll take it up the floor. Lancers need to start capitalizing here. Time running out. Cloakey over to Eichstätt. Fakes and over to Hammett. Hammett looking down low. Gonna hand it off instead to Nelner up top. Nelner trying to drive in. Bounces out. Down low. Eichstätt tipped into the hands of Hammett. Out to Eichstätt. Eichstätt deep. Gonna pull. Up and off. Tipped in. Rebounded by Cloakey down low. Turnaround right underneath the basket. Up and too far. But a foul, and Cloakey will shoot 2. And chance to bring them in single digits at the line with 2:31 remaining. Lancers trailing by 11, 40-29. Cloakey's first. Up and out. And entering in will be number 15 back for the Norse. Cloakey second. To bring it within 10. That one falls. And Lancers over the line, not going to count. And it's going back to the Norse. Lancers come up empty. Floor goes Herbert. Cloakey on her at half court. Norse might be trying to waste some time here pretty soon. Nelner closely up on. Number 23, Hensley. Over, driving in. Nearly taken away, now down low. Hands it off up top and back up top to Herbert. 2:10 left. Trying to drive in, gets a screen. Back out. Deep corner. Stops. Zayas going baseline. Up and under, tipped and saved in the corner again by Zayas. Thinks about 3, gonna take it. Air balls down low. Pass back out, tipped and Out of bounds off the Norse. It's going back to the Lancers with 1:51 remaining. Williams enters for Eichstead. And Seibel will pass it in down low. Gets it into Clokey. Lancers only 2 minutes left, score 11. Gotta start slowing fast. Clokey scanning. Fakes. Needs an option. And sends over to Nelner. Tipped in back into the hands of Clokey. Clokey driving around left side. Spinning. Back out to Nelner. Nelner driving in middle. Stripped from behind. Picked up by Hammett. Hammett driving around corner. Looking. Scanning. Finding it down low. Nelner puts it up and off the front of the rim. Tipped in. Saved by Seibel. Seibel turnaround over to Williams. Williams going to put it up. Williams up and out. Rebounded by Hammett down low. Hammett out to Williams and a foul. That's number 7, I believe. And it might be Williams going to the line. And a 1-on-1 is indeed coming for Williams. Two more big free throws coming. Nope, it'll be Hammett shooting 2. Hammett made 1 of her 2 last time. Even doing that, will bring it down to at least 10. Hammett's first, 1:17 remaining. Number 1 knocks it down off the backboard. Hammett's got 2, and she's got 1 more to go. She's got 2 on the night. Chance to bring within 9. Closest the Lancers have gotten this half. And comes up short and rebounded down low by Edge. Airballed, so it should have been reset. And saved in the corner, tipped it out of bounds up the Norse. And up to stay with the Lancers. Sorry, with the Norse. It's an air ball, so technically it should have been Norse ball. But, you know, I don't know, whatever. 1:10 left. Herber up top. Over to the corner. Zaya is trying to drive in. Lancers trying to pressure. Seibel all over in the corner. Rolls it out. Loser dribble, now sends back corner to Zaya. Zaya is driving a baseline. Stops, puts it up, and knocks it down. 12-point game. Passed into Clokey, and Clokey up the floor. 46 seconds left. Lancers, not enough time to make a comeback. Still make it look a little bit closer. Clokey fakes, needs an option, over to Hammett. Hammett scanning. Looks down low, it's Williams. Gonna put it up, off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Hammett. Hammett back up and too far. Tipped in, rebounded by Seibel. Seibel gonna put it up. Seibel too low. Tipped in, saved in the corner by the Norse. Hammett looking for a jump ball. Foot on the line and staying with the Lancers. Nelner trying to get another jump ball. Ended up moving her into the sideline, so it'll be Lancer ball down low. 22.9 seconds left. Lancers trailing by 12. 42-30. Passing down low from Seibel. Finds Nelner down low. Scanning. Dribbles around. Steps out and sends it over to Seibel. Seibel puts it up. Blocked. Picked up by Nelner. Nelner puts it up and in. And she's got 11. Up the floor, and Herbert will probably dribble this one out. Lancers, great improvement from last game as trying to go for a bit of press. Driving in fast. Puts it up and in as the time expires. 44-32. Lancers, after running up something in the 50s and only scoring 9, now scoring 32 and only losing by 12, 44-32. Varsity was starting at about 30 minutes. Not 30 minutes, 15 minutes. A little in front of schedule so far as JV comes out strong in a great performance here at Whitehall. 44-32, 12-point loss for the Lancers.